afternoon. I'm Karen Hayward. We all know how Jennifer loved to be in the kitchen, how she appreciated fresh ingredients and organically grown products, her eye for texture and presentation, the way she loved to be in control of the situation, the way she enjoyed good food and shared laughs easily, surrounded by friends at the dinner table. Last September, when Jennifer visited us in California, she was en route to attend a week of cooking lessons at the Napa Valley campus of the Culinary Institute of America. One of the things you had to admire about Jennifer was her can-do approach to all things in life, her great sense of adventure to pursue her interests and her passions. While many of us here today can dream about attending a renowned cooking school, Jennifer did something about it, and she traveled across the continent for the experience. And given that chance, she may well have made good on her dream of moving to the south of France to cook. Anyway, after a day with our family, she borrowed a car and a bicycle and headed off to Napa. Staying at a little B&B in the village of Rutherford, she spent mornings cycling around the Napa area before heading into cooking classes, which culminated in a dinner that featured the dishes that had been prepared that day. When she returned to our house, we went to the local organic farmers market and, armed with our fresh ingredients, headed straight into our kitchen to prepare our dinner together. We laughed, drank some wine, just a little, and cooked a meal that she announced would be just yummy. That was her favorite food word, I think, just yummy. And I recall during the preparation of that multi-course meal that in spite of her recent training, she managed to cut her finger, but she was still able to laugh about it. During dinner, we talked about her week. She marveled at the intense heat from the commercial ovens and the quality of the Culinary Institute's knives, which of course forever endeared herself to Rick. I'm not exactly sure when Jennifer developed her interest in cooking. It was certainly not apparent when I first met her back in 1964. But at some point during the ensuing 40-plus years, she certainly took it up with gusto. Perhaps the first seeds were planted by her grandfather, Basil Allison, who was an excellent chef, favoring food prepared in the classic French style. Maybe it was from some of the legendary cookbooks written by James Beard, Pierre Frenier, Jacques Pepin, the Rombauer sisters, or Alice Waters. Or maybe she received her inspiration by watching any of the numerous cooking shows featuring Graham Kerr, Jacques Pepin, and more recently Jamie Oliver and Giada De Laurentiis. So I went in search of a video clip that perhaps captured the essence of Jennifer in the kitchen. Rick and I scoured the archives and came across clips of shows that featured many of the chefs previously mentioned before settling on this excellent piece from about 30 years ago.